Hello and welcome. I'm Lauren Lewis with Power for Parkinson's. It's Tuesday. We're ready to move and shout. All right. I am so glad you are with me today. I've got a real interesting and fun class for you today. Today, our focus is going to be on neuroplasticity. That's a big buzzword in Parkinson's, but it's really a big buzzword in everything right now. What it is it's the brain's ability to change and form new neuropathways. This is specifically important for Parkinson's disease because it is a brain disease. So this ability to build new pathways allows you to regain motor skills that maybe you have lost. So today we're going to be focusing really on that. A lot of patterns, a lot of things to remember, to focus on, to pay attention to really challenge the brain. By doing so, we're going to enhance our memory, our focus, executive function, and we can even increase the speed in which we think. A lot of people find that they do begin to think a little slower. This neuroplasticity allows you to regain some of those skills. So today's focus, as we're working on exercise, as we're lifting our limbs nice and big, as we're extending our arms and legs wide, I want you to also try to remember each pattern. That may mean you may have to stop the recording, go back and do it again, but today I want you to learn as well as move. See how that works for you. Also remember, we've got that comment area on the bottom. Send me some comments. Let me know how you did. Let me know which parts were easier. Let me hear how many times it took you to learn it. It took me a few times to learn it. So I hope that you don't get frustrated. Give yourself a break. Learn it. Have some fun with it. I'm going to give you a thumbs up as we start because I know you can take on this challenge. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready as well. Okay, let's get started. Find yourself a nice sturdy seat. Make sure that you've got some water nearby. For today's exercise, you will need a ball. We will be bouncing it, so a ball is necessary. If you don't have a ball, you can still play. When we come to the bouncing part, you can just imitate a bounce. Bounce, catch. Bounce, catch. It doesn't matter, as long as you're using those arms in each direction, you've got it made. So we're going to put the ball down now, and let's get started with our vocal warm-up first. We're going to bring those arms all the way overhead. Deep breath in together. We're going to say ah with a nice wide open mouth for about 10 seconds together. Here we go. Actually, that felt pretty good, didn't it? Good. Relax those shoulders. We're going to take the arms now and reverse it. We're going to stretch out and up all the way overhead. And we said, ah, now we're going to say, ooh. Together. Ooh. Good. Were you able to hold it? Last one. Now we're going to say E because now we're just not only working on vocal power and stretching our arms, now we're looking for facial expressions. I'm trying to get you to smile. So force that smile as we say E. E. That felt great. All right, let's continue warming up. I'm going to ask you to exaggerate all these motions. We're going to start with the upper body. We're going to bring those arms up and down together. Full extension of those arms. Here we go. Up, down. Join me. Up, down, up, down. Make it big and strong. Up, down. Now louder. Up, down. Nice. Up, down, up. Get that heart rate. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 more. Go. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Cross in front. Cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, pull, cross and pull. Notice how exaggerated I'm making these moves. Go. Cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, pull. From the top, it's up, down, cross, pull, cross, and pull. Again, up, down, cross, pull, cross, pull. Again, up, down, cross, pull, cross, pull. Two more, up, down, cross, pull, cross. Last time, up, down, cross, pull, cross, out, in, go out and in, push out, in, out, in. Get those arms to your side, go out and bigger, out, in, good, out, in, out, in, out. Four more, go out, in, out, in, out, in, out. From the top, up, down, cross, pull, out and in. Go up, down, cross, pull, out and again, up, down, cross, pull, out. And last time, up, down, cross, pull, out. Front, back, open, front and back, open, front and back. Go front, back, back. Use your hands, use your arms. Front, back, back, front, back, back, front. Four more. Front, back, back, back. Put it together. Up, down, cross, pull, out, in, front and back. Go up, down, cross, pull, out, in, front. Again, up, down, cross, pull, out, in, front. Now faster, up, down, cross, pull, out, in, front. Now faster, up, down, cross, pull, out, in, front. Now faster, up, down, cross, pull, out, in. Last time, up, down, cross, pull, out, in, front, back. Shake it out. We got our heart rate up, warming up the body, bringing blood and oxygen to the brain, getting that brain ready to learn and work hard. Good. All right, let's get our lower body warmed up. We're going to take this nice and slow. We're working on warming up the legs. We're going to start off with that right leg, and we're going to go front, back 8 times. Here we go. 1, 2, heel toe, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the left leg. 1, 2, make it long. 3, extend that leg. 4, good. 5, 6, 7, switch for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, on 2, 1, 2, switch. 1, now singles count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right leg comes forward. Now we're going to add the upper body nice and slow to begin with. We've got the right leg. We've got your left arm. Look to be sure that you're using your opposites to start. This is difficult for some of you. Let's start off together. Right leg, left arm. Here we go. Switch. 1. Make sure you've switched both. Look down, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, nice. 6, 7, and 8. Pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add the shoulders. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The whole body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Roll those shoulders, relax the body, kind of shake it all out. We are warmed up and ready to go. All right, let's grab the ball, grab some water if you need it. And remember, you are encouraged to stop the video at any time, rewind it, and learn the next piece or that piece again. Here we go. The first exercise is a pattern, but we're also working on range of motion, which means using your arms in the fullest. Many people don't even realize that they're not doing it. This feels like this. So I'm going to ask you to look, follow, let the ball help you see where you are in space. The first part of our first exercise, first pattern, is going to go out, in, cross, switch. Out, in, cross, switch. Out, in, cross. You see how I'm using my full arm. Out, in, cross, switch. Out, in, cross, switch. Out, in, cross, switch. Out, in, cross. Last time. Out, in, cross, and switch. Let's put on our music so you know the beat. And then I'm going to add the second part, which is the second part of the pattern and full range of motion. Here we go. Great song, right? There's my first thumbs up. Here we go. Out, in, cross, in, out, in, cross. Again, go. Out, in, cross, in, make it strong. Out, in, make it big. In, out, in, reach, front, in, out, in, cross, keep going, out, in, cross, in, out, in, cross, just a few more times, out, in, cross, in, out, in, cross, one more, each side, out, in, cross, in, out, in, cross, and hold. All right, that's the first part of our pattern, of our range of motion. I'm going to add on to this. The second part adds out. We've already gone out, in, cross, in. Now the second part, we're going to go out again. Out, in, up, down. Other side starts with out, in, cross, in. Now we add out, in, up, down. Out, in, cross. Now we go out, in, up. Switch arms, go out, in, cross. Second part goes out, in, up, down. Out, in, cross. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, cross. Use those arms. Go out, in, up, down. It's a tough pattern. It looks easy, but when you try it, right, it's confusing. Let's add our music and try to put it all together. We're going to do it a bunch of times. We want to learn it, strengthening that brain. Here we go. Out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, down, go out, in, cross, make it strong, out, in, go up and down, go out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, down, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, again, go out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, again, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, hold. Have you got it? All right, I'm going to add the next piece is optional. It's going to throw you. Yay! That's what we want to do. We want to challenge the brain, but we also want to learn it. So if you have not gotten the pattern yet, stay with the pattern. Don't worry about the legs. The legs in this particular case are optional. If you've got it, here's the legs. We're going to use the opposite. Again, because we're using opposite sides of the body, we're using both sides of the brain. So we're going to take the right arm. When the right arm is moving, the left leg is moving. And we're just going to go front back with the leg. Here, by that I mean like this. Out, in, cross, in, out, in, up. Now we switch arms and legs. Now the right leg, left arm. Out, in, cross, in, out, in, up. Switch, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up. Switch, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, down. All right, there's a lot going on, a lot to remember, and a lot of different things moving at the same time. Let's put our music back on. Let's play with this a little. Try to learn it. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, opposites. Out, in, cross, in, out, in, reach, up, switch, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, again, go, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, switch again, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, one more, each side, out, in, cross, in, out, in, way up, switch, out, in, cross, in, go, out, in, up, and hold. All right, here's a good time to take a break, relax your shoulders, grab some water, and we'll move on to our second exercise, our second pattern. All right, the second exercise is, again, a pattern, but now we're also working on gait, on lifting the legs nice and big. This is important. We want to remind the brain, build new neuropathways, if we have lost them, to lift, to remind the brain to lift. So the first part of the second exercise is lifting. Under, take that ball and go under that right leg. Under, over, and then we're going to go way out to the side. Notice I didn't just bring it out. I lifted up and around, out and in, and then we go to the other side, the left leg, way up, under, over, and then we go way out and in. If you cannot get that ball, that sponge, whatever you're holding, under, then you're going to tap. Under, but notice I'm not just tapping. This is about lifting, building pathways to remind you to lift that leg nice and high. Get away from shuffling. So we're going to lift, under, over, out, in, under, over, out. Join me. Under, over, out, in, under, over, out, again, under, over, out, in, under, over, out. All right, we're going to put the music back on and go through that a few hundred times, and then we're going to take it from the top. And remember, when I say from the top, that means the whole thing out in from the first exercise. So let's take the second exercise first. Here we go. 4, 3, under, over, right, under, over, out, in, under, over, out, in, go, under, over, out, in, under, over, lift your legs, go, under, over, out, in, under, over, out, just a few more times, under, over, out, in, under, over, out, in, under, over. I think you've got it. Under, over, from the top, we're going out, in, cross, in, out, in, lift, up, switch sides, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up. Let's do that again. Out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, switch, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up. Now we go under, over, out, in, under, over, out, in, under, over, out, in, under, over. Hold, and nice work. All right, we've got the under, over. Second part, second exercise. Still working on gait, still lifting those legs. We're going to continue under, over, and then we change the direction. So the first part, once again, under, over, out, in, under, over, out. Second part, watch, under, over, cross. I'm crossing that midline, still using same side of the body, but instead of going out together, I'm crossing. Cross, in, then we switch to the other side, under, over, cross. By changing direction, I'm forcing that brain, stimulating your brain very differently, but then going to the same side. Let's practice the second part put it together with the first part, and then we'll add the music. First, we'll do it without. First part goes under, over, out, in, under, over. Second part, cross, under, here it comes, cross, in, under, over, cross, out, in, under, over, same, in, under, over, out, add the cross, under, over, cross, in, under, over, cross, one more time, under, over, go out and in, under, over, out, add the cross, under, over, cross, in, under, over, cross. And notice I'm getting my whole body involved because not only are we memorizing and learning this pattern, we're also working our core, full range of motion, and crossing that midline. So I'm going to ask you to really exaggerate. I know there's a lot going on. I'm asking you to do a lot. I think you can do it. Let's put it to music. 4, 3, 2, under, over, out, in, other side, under, over, out, now the cross, under, over, cross, in, under, over, cross, under, or out, in, under, over, out, now the cross, under, over, cross, under, over, cross. Let's do it 2 more times. Under, over, out, in, under, over, out. Add the cross. Under, over, cross. Other side, under, over, cross. Last time, go. Under, over, out, in, under, over, out, in, cross, under, over, cross. Under, over, cross. From the top, we go out, in, cross, in, out, in, up. Other side, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up. Under, over, out, in, under, over, out. Add the cross. Under, over, cross. Woohoo! Under, over, cross, out, in again, under, over, out, in, under, over, out, in, under, over, cross, under, over, cross from the top, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, other side, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, under, over, go, over, out, in, under, over, out, add the cross, under, over, cross, under, over, cross, and done. All right, so I think we got it. Let's grab some water and our third exercise. So let me grab some water. Remember, at any point you can stop this, go back if you feel like you haven't learned it, because it's not just the exercise, it's everything today. Okay, all right, the third exercise is, we're gonna get the body involved. If you are doing this standing, the next exercise is slightly different standing than seated. So far, everything's been the same. So you can do it standing, out, in, cross, in, same thing, under, over, out, everything's the same. The next exercise, third exercise, we're gonna go front, back. The entire body is gonna go front, back, back, front. Seated again. Front, back, whole body forward. Now we're gonna take that ball and go behind your body. If you're standing, you're not gonna jump. Instead, you're gonna squat. So you're gonna go front, back. Again, a seated position. Front, you're sitting way back, but watch those knees. Make sure you're not coming forward with those knees. Sit back into a squat, front, back, and then you take that ball behind you. Everything else is the same. If you can't get that ball behind you in time, or your chair, it just doesn't work for you, you can still just tap your back. So front, back, back, front, front, back, back, front, front, back, back, front, front, back, back, front. Have you got it? Let's add the music and play with that, because that takes a little moving. Ready? Here we go. Front, back, back, front, front, back, back, front, front, back, back, front. 4 more. Front, back, back, front, front, back, back. 2 more. Front, back, back, front, front, back, back. Hold up, hold up. All right, second part, third exercise. Now I'm going to add, that was a lot of core. By leaning forward and sitting up and getting that ball behind you, we're working core. Core is important for balance. Core is important for gait. Core is important for everything. You can't do anything without a strong core. So we're going to continue working core and add a little trunk rotation. This is important also for natural walking, for gait. Your shoulders, whether you realize it or not, slightly rotate when you walk, forcing your opposite arms to go forward, allowing you to move a little further forward as opposed to taking those small steps. So we're going to work on trunk rotation, working against rigidity. All right, so we're going to go front, back, back, front, right side, bounce, catch, up, down. And again, if you don't have a ball, bounce, catch. Both arms reach all the way up, working on posture, working on range of motion, working on lifting and core. Down, and then the other side. Front, back, back, now left, bounce, catch, up. Here we go. Front, back, back, front, bounce, catch, reach up and down. Front, back, back, front, bounce, catch, up again. Front, back, back, front, bounce, catch, up. Left side, go front, back, back, front, bounce, catch, up and down. Let's add the music. Let's play with that. Here we go. Front, back, big legs. Front, back, back, front. Twist, right, up, up and down. Stretch, front, back, back. Left side goes, bounce, catch, up again. Front, back, back, front, bounce, catch, up, down, front, back, back, front, bounce, catch. Are you getting this pattern? Here we go. Front, back, back, front, bounce, catch, up, down, front, back, back, front, bounce, catch. Let's do it one more time. Front, back, back, front, bounce, catch, up, down, front, back, back, twist it, bounce, catch. Let's take it from the top. Ready? Out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, left side, out, in, cross, in, out, in. Let's do that again. Make sure we got it. Out, in, cross, in, out, in, up. Switch sides. Out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, under, under, over, lift, out, in again, under, over, out, and the cross, under, over, cross, under, over, cross. Second exercise again, under, over, out, in, under, over, out, in, cross it, under, over, cross, under, over, cross, front, back, 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 front, twist, bounce, catch, up, down, front, back, back, front, twist, catch, up again, front, back, back, front, bounce, catch, reach, up and front, back, front, back, back, front, bounce, catch, up and hold. Woo! All right, for some of you, this is enough. You've gone 3 exercises, 3 different patterns. We've worked on range of motion, gait, and trunk rotation. That's plenty for today. Good for you. Give yourselves a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. For those of you that are ready to move on, we've got one last exercise. This one is also about gait. We're going to change tempo in this one. By changing tempo, we're using the brain slightly differently. And we're using opposites. This is for gait, for walking, building those new neuropathways so that we're using opposite arms and legs together, making gait a little more natural and a little safer. So we're going to start with the right hand, the ball on the right hand, and your left leg. And we're going to go nice and slow. Front, back, front, back. Go. Front, back, front, back, front. Look down. Make sure you're using your opposites. Front, back, front. It may feel like opposites, but look to make sure you're using your opposite. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Okay, what we're going to do is make this a little more fun. We're going to take 2 slow, 4 fast. Front, back, front. Now we're going to hold it just the right arm, left, 4 fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to slow. Front, back, front. Now fast in place. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front, back. You got the pattern. Now fast. Same. 1, 2, 3. Slow again. Front, back, front. Now fast. Opposites. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow. Front, back, front. Fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow. Front, back, front, back. Fast. 4, 3, 2. Again. Front, back, front, back. Fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow. Front, back, front, back. Fast. 4, 3, 2. Let's do it 2 more times. Front, back, front, fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow. Front, back, front. Now fast. Go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's our last exercise. I'm going to take it from the top, from the last exercise, and then we'll take it from the top. I don't know how many we can fit in, but we'll try to fit in maybe 2. I don't know if we can fit it all in. We're going to need that music right from the beginning. Are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Slow first. Go. Front, back, front, back, fast. 1, 2, 3. Slow again. Front, back, front, back, fast. 4, 3, 2. Let's do it again. Slow. Front, back, front. Now fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow. Front, back, front. Fast. 4, 4, 3, 2. Well, let's do it one more time. Front, back, front. Fast. 4, 1, 2, 3. Last time. Slow. Front, back, front. Fast. 4, 4, 3, 2. From the top, we go out, in, cross, in, out, in, reach, up, switch, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, under, lift, out, in, good, under, over, out, and the cross, under, over, cross, switch, under, over. Now we're going front, back, back, twist, bounce, catch, up, down, front, back, back, front, bounce, catch, up, alternate, front, back, front, fast. 4, 1, 2, 3, slow, front, back, front, fast. 4, 1, 4, 3, 2. From the top, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, switch, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, under, under, over, out, in, under, over, out, add the cross, under, over, cross, under, over, cross, front, back, back, bounce it, bounce, catch, up, down, front, back, front, bounce, catch, up, and alternate, front, back, fast forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, slow, front, fast forward, 4, 3, 2, let's take it from the top, see how far we can go, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, switch, out, in, cross, in, out, in, up, under, over, out, in, under, over, out, in, cross, under, over, cross, switch, under, over, cross, front, back, front, bounce, catch, up, down, front, back, front, bounce, catch, up and down. Yay! Give yourselves a hand, give yourselves a thumbs up. Great job. All right. A lot to remember. Remember, the purpose of this one, this was especially hard because this one was really about focusing and learning as opposed to just going through, just making it exercise. It's exercise and learning. So yay for us, this was a tough one. You may have to do this a few times during the week. That's okay. That's what you do when you learn. If you're learning anything, a dance, a sport, anything that you're learning new, you never get it the first time. It takes a lot of practice. Because you're building new neural pathways, each time you do it, you're making those pathways stronger and stronger. Good for you. Let's stretch out. Let's get those muscles relaxed and release. Drop your chin to your chest. Reach to be nice and big. Drop your shoulders down. Give me a nice long ooh as we work on our vocals. Ooh. Yay. Let's bring the legs in front, right leg first, lean slightly forward into it, lengthen. Feel those muscles just lengthening and stretching. Let's drop the toe. That may also help lengthen that leg and stretch a little. Let's say ah together. Ah. Good. Switch legs. Now we've got that left leg out. We're sitting nice and tall. Your abdominals are in. Your leg is fully extended in front. Drop that toe if you want. Maybe you can feel a little more stretch by doing so. You're going to lean into it as we're holding that stretch. And let's say O, the letter O together. O. Oh, that felt good. All right, I'm going to sit all the way back in my chair. Open up your palms out to your side. Open up your chest. Your abdominals are lengthened right here. We're going to stretch those arms out to the side and overhead slowly and lifting. Let's hum while we do that. All right, from here, I want you to open up those fingers as wide as you can. Look to make sure your elbows are not bent. They're fully extended. Your abdominals are lifting. Your back is stretching. Every muscle in your upper body is lifting, stretching, releasing a little higher, just a little higher. Come on up with me. I'm going to grow 2 inches right here. Lift, lift, lift. And drop your shoulders just gently. Shake out those arms. Bring your arms out to the side and down as we say yay, because we are done. Yay! All right, give yourself a hand. I'm giving you a hand. You guys, you did great today. Good for you. Pat yourself on the back. Great work. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for working so hard. Let me know how you did with this. This is a tough one. Let's keep in touch, and I will see you next time. Stay safe.